Peace, wholeness, love, and light. I am New Diamonds here with a message. I hope everyone out there is doing well. And yes, um, I just really wanted to kind of share something with you guys and kind of deep dive on the energies that are transpiring right now. Um, as we know, there's a lot of shifts that are happening within us and outside of us. And as of recently, my dreams have been all over the place. I'm getting like chills. I'm getting chills talking about this because whew, one of the main things that I got this rising was that we're in a huge hidden portal. Okay. As we start to go into this new energy where we get comfortable with ourselves and we get comfortable with our power, there's a lot of things that are transpiring and transmuted at this time. So the one of the main dreams that I had the other day was, okay, I seen myself like standing on top of this turtle. The turtle was in the water and it was swimming around clockwise. And as we begin to see the sun, like we're just floating in the water and I'm just on top of this turtle, I jump. And when I jump, the turtle moves and the turtle isn't there anymore, but I'm just floating. And and I'm just kind of floating. I could see the water. I could see the sun. I could see the turtle. And I'm like just flying and hovering. And as I noticed, I kind of could, from my peripheral, I could see this white timeline. Like, you guys, I see this white timeline. And then I start to realize, okay, I'm flying, right? Whew. And then I wake up and I'm like, whoa, okay. There is something ancient that is being restored within us. As far as our memory, as far as our DNA, as far as our gifts. And I say that because turtles are very ancient, right? Excuse me. And there's a lot of things that are being released with water, right? With the turtles, with, turtles being in water, turtles being able to go on land, turtles just being grounded, but also able to deep dive. Okay. It was also this sense of this like 13 energy. I'm going to do a whole presentation on that because it's this ancient, like I said, ancient remembrance that is being restored within all of us. This energy is not excluded to just one sex, one deity, one religion, one mind. It is being restored within everyone. And if you're able to hold the frequency, then you will continue to rise in that frequency. But it just made me think of like ancient times, ancient memories are being restored. And as we get grounded within these waters, as we are just in the shallow end of this energy, right? We just getting started, right? We may feel like we're slipping, but when we jump and take that leap of faith, we will feel comfortable because we have already crossed over and we didn't know it, right? So we're getting settled into this new energy that is here, and we're getting grounded and getting rooted in that energy. Okay. With this new high vibrational frequency, there will come it depends. It just depends. But for me, I know I feel like I've been holding on to my highest vibration. Okay. I'm a put it like that. and tuning out things that do not resonate with that high frequency. Okay. And this goes for anything and everything. If it does not resonate, I'm releasing it. If it does not feel like it's bringing me love and joy, if I feel like I have to put too much, if I feel like I'm stressing, we cannot take these lower vibrational frequencies to this higher wavelength that we're going to. Okay. So that was just one dream, and this dream kept playing over and over and over and over and until it hit me today. Like I said, I'm gonna do a whole breakdown on the energy because it made sense. So that was on the 13th. Lo and behold, on the 13th, and the turtles have the 13 spots on their backs. Okay, synchronicity. Thank you, Spirit. So then the 14th, I go to sleep. I have another very wild dream. And this time I don't exactly know where I'm at, but it's kind of like we're presenting things. It kind of gave me a sense of Halloween. Okay, everybody's getting dressed up, everybody's going to a ball, and I don't have on any clothes, but I'm not naked. And I remember I was like wire wrapping this crown, okay, which is something that I do. All right, I just made these beautiful crowns, these beautiful adornments that I've been just in love with, okay? And but I guess I took that idea with me subconsciously into the subconscious realm in my dream. And I was making myself a crown, but this crown, this headdress wasn't anything like I've ever seen before. And like it was, how can I describe it? It was like ancient fossils, ancient rocks, ancient bones. That were like wire wrapped in, and it kind of looked like a skull or like a brain, and it had like these clasps. And it had like these clasps, like these clamps that were attached to it, and I made it, so I thought it was pretty dope, and I want to make it in reality because it's been on me like that turtle dream. But so I wire wrapped like this piece, and it was like elongated and it had like these clamps, right? So I remember putting it on, and as soon as I put it in, it like locked into my crown. And it, now that I'm visualizing it and talking about it, it makes me think of Avatar when they would lock their tails or their hair in with certain animals and spirits to lock in. And then also it makes me think of Neo in the Matrix when he would be plugged in and unplugged. So it was this sense of like this ancient memory being ignited. And I say that because once I clasp it onto my brain, these golden strings, these golden wires came out from the back of it, and they connected like a tail, and they came all the way down to like my lower back. And I began to just like walk very elegantly, very light on my feet. It made me think of like a dragon. Like it almost felt like I put on like this dragon crown or like this dragon skull or head, and was able to fly and like jump, like kind of like on the moon, like a sense of no gravity. And it was, I don't know, that one was just still like very trippy to me because it was very dark. I was in a very dark place, but I could see myself, and it was kind of almost like in a shadowy spiritual essence. I wasn't in my physical body with that dream, and I thought it was pretty intense but very ethereal. Okay. So after that, again, like I said, I woke up. Both of these dreams, after I had those dreams, I had a sense of a a imbalanced dream after that. And I notice sometimes when I have opposite polar dreams after having a good dream is to kind of make me forget those dreams. So that's why I said be mindful of like spiritual energy at this time. Okay. This goes into like spiritual attacks, feeling low vibrational, letting certain thoughts enter in your frequency. Just be mindful and aware of your vibration at this time, as this energy is very potent, right? And it needs to be honed in on a love frequency and a higher vibration. Okay. So with that, dragon crown energy, hold on. With that dragon crown energy dream that I had, I started to dwell on it and I was like, okay, this is obviously crown activations. This is, ancient DNA being activated, that Kundalini energy being activated, which ignites certain gifts, certain memories, certain attributes, certain genetic responses. And y'all, I can't make none of this stuff up. I'm getting chills this whole time. But it's just something of a higher calling, something very cosmic that is being unlocked within us at this time as we go into this golden age and we tap into these golden timelines, these golden lines at this time. Okay. And then spirit made me think of something. I was like, okay, the dragon crown, right? To receive these ancient memories, and then also being grounded on the turtle, because I had my feet on the turtle's back, right? And then I got crowned with like a dragon like type of crown. It was just, and this ain't no reptilian demonic. It ain't none of that. This was a benevolent hierarchy goddess, high priestess energy. Like, it was so regal, it was so enchanting, it was so enlightening, and it just kind of made me think like I said, that Kundalini energy going from the feet, being grounded in these unstable waters, and also knowing that you have the ability to mastermind anything with your crown, with your mind, as there's certain gifts that are being activated that are going to help you ascend to this golden timeline at this time. And it was just very interesting that I had these two like reptiles in my dreams, and that always makes me think of the skin, right? As reptiles have a sense of regenerative DNA, right? As snakes shed their skin. Some dragons, they have wings, the dragon flying, right? It's a sense of ascension, the sense of this Kundalini. Once you balance that Kundalini energy, that masculine, that feminine energy from within, you become your higher self. You are one with your higher self. You are one with that Godhead, with that Christ consciousness, and you begin to get your wings and you begin to fly and you begin to ascend to higher realms. And essentially that's kind of like what is going on with the collective. And I say that because I was at a party. Like, it it wasn't just me. And when I was in the water, it was like I was in the ocean, right? And the ocean is many drops of water, right? I wasn't in a pond. I wasn't in the lake. I wasn't in the tub. I was in the ocean, and the ocean is worldwide, right? So it's this huge emergence and this huge remembrance that is happening within the collective, within all of our minds, within all of our energies, within all of different aspects of ourselves that we are finding balance with right now, no matter what that may look like for you. And also, these dreams are portals, right? Dreams are portals to different dimensions, different realms, different timelines, as these dreams felt more realistic than exactly where I'm at right now. Like, they felt so real. They were so vivid. And it was such this this peace and this love that overcame my entire spirit as I had both of these dreams back to back. So that just let me know that we're in a huge portal, you guys. Write down your dreams. Let me know how y'all dreams have been. I just really feel like this is a great time of remembrance. And a lot of us are having extremely vivid dreams, a lot of things that are going on in the outside world are being purged and cleansed, as well as us internally. There's going to be more cosmic waves. There's going to be more frequencies. There's going to be more energies that come in to help us ascend. At this time, we have to remember to stay focused and continue to push forward and continue to rise higher, as this is what we came here to do. Okay, you guys. So yeah, like I said, I'm gonna do a very thorough presentation on this energy. So look out for it. I'm not exactly sure when I'm gonna drop it, but I feel like that's kind of like the energy. Nobody knows when the great divine is going to reveal itself. We just have to be patient and know that we are one with the divine, know that everything is in divine timing, know that the divine is working with us, and everything is for our highest good at this time, even if we don't fully understand what's going on. We are on a higher timeline where we merge with our ancient royal ancestors and become more one with our ancient royal selves, as we are high ranked ascended beings, high ranked ascended masters that come here and do this every lifetime, right? It's no coincidence. Nothing is by coincidence. Everything happens for a reason. And just continue to believe in that. Continue to believe in yourself, as things are being revealed to us, right? Within ourselves at this time, within ourselves at this time. And listen to what your body is saying. Listen to what all of your thoughts are saying, and get them in alignment, get them in order, as we are about to deep dive into some new territory. And it's going to be crucial that you have your mind under control and you're not letting other things control your mind. Okay, you guys. So I love you guys so much. I just really want to share you guys. I just really want to share that with you guys. And yeah, catch up with y'all very, very soon. Peace, love, and light to the soul tribe. Shout out to y'all.